What's going on? Listen, most important.
The story?
Guess what?
This game?
Guess who's here? Back again. Brandon's back.
We get to introduce...
Tell a friend. Hey, Ben. Brandon's back.
Hey, wow.
Whoa!
Hey, you know what? I'm going to tune into LPs because I heard that Brandon's back.
Brandon's back. And listen, the most important thing of this is world fell into total chaos.
The story.
Do you see those explosions?
That's chaos.
20% of the total budget went to that.
Hey, you know what time it is?
Drinking family water out of a Patriots mug.
Wow.
The best part of that is every part.
Some good family water.
Brandon's back, and
here.
listen, because I know everyone when they see Played by Spenser and they see Mega Man, they're like, "This is a different." I gotta tune in, right?
Yep.
So everyone's watching this one. And Brandon promised he would be here once a month or more. He said or more.
He did.
He specifically said, "You know what? Or more, or maybe every week."
He swore no.
He swore no.
These are all the things that I
I'm sure
said.
that Brendan, the weeks that he has to work Saturdays, he just like cannot.
Mega Man is riding a train. Yeah.
Wow, that's some hair. That's some flowing hair.
I have blue hair.
I don't even know why I'm watching this because story, but I actually have never seen it before, so...
Dr. Cossack and not Dr. Riley, that's an important part.
So Dr. Cossack, this mysterious new scientist, has created 8 robot masters.
This seems familiar.
Copycat to Dr. Wily, because Dr. Wily's done. He's out of here.
He's done.
He is
No more.
He's
And that's actually important. That new Mega Buster is this is the first Mega Man game where you can charge. So listen, we're gonna start the timer on 3, 2, 1.
Click start.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Pharaoh Man here because this is the speed strats.
Because this is the fastest. That's all you need to say ever.
It is literally the fastest. Although his level's pretty hard, but Pharaoh's ability is definitely the most
Reset.
Reset.
Pharaoh's is definitely the most broken ability in the game, and we'll see that on several occasions. So I practiced this game like 5 or 6 times.
Look at that base mashing.
You like that? Cool. We got this, folks.
Oh, easy.
So something I didn't know until I watched the SGDQ run of this is that if you do this, you get something.
Dude, you have to do man mode, not rush coil.
Oh, can you make that?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like pixel. It's literally pixel perfect.
So yeah, like we mentioned, this is the first Mega Man where you can charge, and it looks like this. In 5 and 6, you get bigger charges, and then it becomes more like what you're used to in X.
Yeah.
But this is what we have back and forth.
The weird thing is that in this game, like, the Charge Buster is really good, and then once it gets bigger, it gets less useful.
So a couple things to note. Obviously, there are 6 different Mega Man games on NES. The first one is clearly super different from every other one. 2, they first...
That was a little close.
Two, they...
Iframes,
baby. So 2, they invent the slide. 3, does 3 have anything specifically new?
No, 3 invents the slide.
Oh, 3 invents the slide.
Yeah, 3
So 2 sets it up where it's like
actually a good game. And then they just make it better.
Yeah, 2's like the first of like the actual Mega Man.
The actual playable ones.
Yeah.
1's not that bad.
It's not bad, but like in the context of other Mega Man games, it's pretty clearly an outlier.
But then yeah, like we said, 2 sets up where it's like, oh, you have all the Dr. Wily levels, and you have the 8 instead of 6 Robot Masters, and it just in general, you know, is a thing. Pharaoh Man's pretty hard. Also, notice this. Loads up pretty slow.
That Retron is
Actually, that's what we gotta hope, that he does that move over and over again. Well, I'm doing pretty poorly, huh?
Do what move? The move where he hits you.
The one where he doesn't do that.
Every move.
Boy, I'm doing pretty poorly. That's fine.
He's got this. He just has to
got it.
Just do this 5,000 times.
Oh, this is awkward.
All right. We'll do it better this time, folks. We'll do it better.
As you can see, doing the actual charge shot is so much more damage than just.
If
even the first
if
charge.
I like absolutely lose all my lives here, I might just you guys might never see this, and I might just start with Toadman. But this is the boss way of doing it, so I'm gonna try.
You'll be fine. Just hit him
Actually,
with the charge shot.
either way you go, you're gonna end up with a boss. So they're all boss ways. In my mind,
Nice.
anyway.
Yeah, definitely just be patient and hit him with the charge shot because it does just so much more damage.
Oh.
Damn it!
Hey, the thing is, you hit him with the charge shot. It's
Ha!
the other way around.
Yeah! Woo! Speed strats.
Wow, you did it on the first try.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
Pharaoh Man is definitely one of the It's just ironic, of course, that the literal hardest boss is the one that you would actually start with in this. You know,
The stage is
fastest
really hard
strat kind
and
of
the
thing.
boss is really hard.
It's just in general pretty hard. So next we're gonna be going to Ringman. We're already at the point in Mega Man 4 where I really like this game, and it's definitely one of Trevor's favorites. I would say 3 or 6 are my favorites.
Yeah, mine is either 4 or 6.
I don't know, I just always like 6. For some reason they really come back, and I feel like it's anyway. But
This music though.
oh my god, it's so good. This is a pretty hard level too. We're gonna take it kind of slow. Now, one thing that we do have that I want to show off here, there's something called the balloon that we picked up in Pharaoh Man stage, and what that is
It's a balloon.
it's a
You can
balloon
step on.
that you can get on, and you can use it for things. Now, one of the things that you can use it for, I'm going to do this incorrectly because it's actually a really hard trick to do. But if you set the balloon specifically on a frame on the corner, you can just jump on it very quickly and it goes away. I can't do that. I'm not good enough to do that, but that's what a speedrunner would do. Great.
That is also what a speedrunner would do.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I
would have
thought
reset
you-
already. Yeah, like I said, it's the balloon's actually pretty helpful because it's a really easy, nice vertical movement. We also get something that's less useful but pretty cool called the wire. Oh, here's gonna be
what is this, Ringman?
yeah, here's gonna be a really minor speed thing that I'm gonna do because I have plenty of life.
Whoa!
Bro.
Here we go. All the rings are
All
here.
the rings are here. Thank you, Bass Norm.
Oh!
Okay.
That was stupid.
That was weird. I don't
Yeah.
feel like I even touched it.
Yeah.
Ah, well, I guess I'm gonna start here. Ah, damn it. Okay, so, I have 0 lives.
You know, I actually like how they start the stage out where you spawn on one of those things so you can see exactly what they do.
Yeah, but,
Although it is annoying that, if you don't, have...
I legit feel like I was, tricked on that last one because
Yeah,
I
it
do
was
not,
pretty low.
I do not feel like I was actually... I don't feel like I was actually on it. If I would have known, I just would have done that, but
Yeah.
whatever. Great, okay. This is going real bad, folks. We're having some Brandon worries. I'm just worried if Brandon's gonna like me or
Especially if
not.
you legitimately just want to start over.
No, it's fine. Honestly, like I said, it is what it is. Mega Man 4 is hard.
Let's just say if you get a game over, it'll just start over.
Fine. Okay, so we're gonna do some speed strats here and just fly past this dude. Because that's what we're gonna do. Yoink. Yay!
Got him.
Got him! You know what I'm saying to these rings? I'm saying, give me a large, energy upgrade. See, look at that.
There's one right there.
Nah. We're gonna wait for the average one. Damn it. Alright, so this mini boss is decently difficult. You gotta really time it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay!
Nice.
And you can still be, like, you saw, you killed him. but the rings were still active, so that's pretty tricky.
Yep. So I can't actually go past him. I gotta actually try to fight him. And we're pretty close to a game over here, folks, but we'll see what we can do. Oh.
Lady Luck is on our side.
All the luck is here. Actually, up here is, what's the helper called? Eddie? It's called Eddie. Eddie's up here.
Eddie.
I would actually take, even if it was an E-Tank, I would take it and use it instantly. Alright, well that's something too.
That'll do.
Yep. I guess that's even better than the, whatchamacallit.
Oh,
I feel decently confident that if I get to the boss, now especially that I have the extra life, I will make it, but...
isn't Ring, weak to Pharaoh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it weakness order from here on out?
I do weakness order. It's not, I don't think it's technically what they do, but I do weakness order. Okay. Okay.
This entire stage is just really annoying and very nerve-wracking.
That jump actually was, well, it's probably harder or easier than it looks.
That one's just a meanie.
Yeah. At least it scrolls slowly, so
Oh, this is actually kind of bad.
Yeah. Yeah, this is so hard. What? Oh, yeah, they don't go to full...
Yes!
Sometimes. Okay, wow, you did it.
Okay. I think the boss is not right up here.
Did it?
Yay! So we're gonna tank a death.
Whoa, it's great.
Oh, I thought you were at 0 lives.
No, I got a life
Yeah,
from
you got
Eddie.
Yeah, you did.
Pharaoh Shot is you'll see when we restart why Pharaoh Shot's so good. I didn't even try to lose there, but it looked like my speed strat was to take the boss.
Take the L.
So yeah, Pharaoh Shot. It's pretty cool. You can charge it up like the Mega Buster.
That is a long load.
Just 4 hits, no big deal.
That was weird.
What?
Sweet!
You were shooting it while the things
While it was loading, because I've never before used it in a non-charge shot way, and I guess just kind of mashing it does it as well. So, the start of the next stage, which is I have this memorized. Dustman. We're gonna take a death, so we get the game over. I don't see any reason why not to. So yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, we're already at the point in these Mega Man games where we're like, hey, we're out of the main elements like wood and like cut and like air. So it's like,
yes.
Hey, dust.
The element of cut.
Bruh. Oh man, I lost.
The element of space.
The element of space. Actually, Mega Man 5 with Gravity Man is actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, that is really cool.
And then you have Base Hard Man.
Thank you.
Do you get it?
Wait. What if I don't get it? You see that perfect timing? Pixel!
There's a pixel.
Thanks, Pete.
That was really scary.
Wow.
Oh,
See? I died. Hey! I never got that before.
never?
I didn't like super try by using like rush coil and stuff. Unfortunately, he will be back now. Okay, so this is a slightly annoying setup. Like, this by itself is really nothing.
Oh.
But
Mostly because the lag.
the lag is bad, and these things move in like kind of odd ways.
You know, I never noticed the lag.
Really? And that's one thing you actually have to worry about constantly in these games is like fighting the lag. So at this point, just because, again, we're in a marathon setting, I just want to like wait for it to load and literally load. There's an Eddie up here. He's going to give me an E-Tank. Thanks, baby.
Nice.
At this point, you get the all your weapon back at the end of each level, so it's not a huge deal so far. I think I'm gonna, at this point, save a little bit of ring. I don't need too much for the boss. Weaknesses in this game are pretty weak. This part up here can kind of trick you a little bit, because you gotta,
Seems dangerous.
be ready to go right away. Ah, shit. Alright. Damn it. That one's kind of hard, and I don't know why I didn't do it. I guess this is just the dog being mean to me. Hey, Eddie.
Feels bad.
Actually never died there, so I was hoping you would just be there again to give me an E-Tank and be like, hey, bro, I got your E-Tank right here. So, yeah, I would say, I mean, all the Mega Man games are pretty hard, but this and 3 are probably the 2 hardest. I never really had a trouble with, like, 5 or 6, I don't think. 6 has some moments, but it's just not quite like this. Okay, well, that was almost pretty bad. Alright, so. These based enemies, I mean, look at those, they're like...
I love that bass sound effect.
They're like bouncy ball machines getting ready for you. Alright. It actually can't be understated, playing on a flat screen TV can be pretty difficult.
Yeah, especially this flat screen TV definitely has more input lag than some
I
others.
am noticing it because I was playing on a smaller flat screen TV upstairs, and I've definitely been in general noticing it. So Dustman isn't too tough.
With a name like Dustman, how tough could it be?
Okay, great.
We just sent Dustman to where he belongs.
The trash.
In the rubbish bin.
So the next boss, I think, for your average person would be the iconic boss of Mega Man 4, which Trevor is
Toadman.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say.
I think Skullman is the iconic boss of 4. Like, the cast of characters isn't super strong with them, but I feel like if you're like, name a boss for Mega Man 4, and like, somebody knew the game, the first they would mention is Skullman.
Oh no, it's Toadman all the way. And here's why, because he is obviously the easiest. It is ridiculously easy to break his AI.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to be like knowledgeable about the game to break his AI. He just like
The boss is easy, but the stage is annoying.
He might be
Nice.
on the surface like the most ridiculous.
There's an Eddie
robot
up
master.
here. No. Later.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. And this is because he manipulated the step counter.
Yep. I took that hit on purpose, by the way.
See how he's walking some frames and sliding on others?
And getting hit at some others.
That's the most important part.
That's
Is
planned.
Yeah.
But
So like right here, you'll get a life.
here's an Eddie, and I'm gonna get an E-Tank. Well, what?
now something more immediately useful, but you know, in the long term, you might find yourself wanting that E-Tank.
I actually think there's an E-Tank over here, so I'm gonna take them
There definitely
a minute
is.
to get it. I think it's this one. Hey.
You did it!
Woo! That was close, folks.
And you are going backward. Oh, do you take the ladder?
Yeah. I don't know, and I feel like I just feel like for some reason when you say Mega Man 4, before I even started playing this game again, you know, it's been a while since I played it. I was always like, oh yeah, Skullman. I just feel like
Honestly, Mega Man 4, I usually remember the Cossack stages and the Mystery Man stages.
Who dat?
Honestly, Mega Man 4 and 5, basically.
I think 5 is the most boring by far.
I just have trouble remembering like which boss.
Besides Gravity Man, there's really not. I mean, I remember them because I've played it so much.
There's like
Dive Man.
Dive Man, okay. Dive Man, Hard Man, Napalm
jump.
Man.
That was a hell of a jump, huh?
Napalm Man's 5, right?
Yeah.
That's an interesting boss. Interesting theme for a boss. But
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in general, it's cool. Nice. You know, I'm gonna try beating this boss.
Why not one big refill?
But then six doesn't have like very many like super memorable bosses. But for some reason, I feel the game is just like very memorable.
No, I feel like 6's bosses are memorable because they do have a theme between them, right? So I remember Tomahawk Man, Yamato Man, Knife Man, Centaur Man isn't necessarily.
Nice.
Oh, that was so close.
Wasn't that pretty cool? I didn't want to use the. I would have used the. No, I wouldn't have used the E-Tank. Because Dust. Look at how much I still have left. You know, Dust like is one of those ones you can tank. But you know, I feel that you're right in Mega Man 6.
You know what's better than Dust? Dust 2.
If you told me...
My Counter-Strike family will get that.
So if you told me, like... If you asked me, okay, what is the theme of Mega Man 6? I couldn't answer it, but I do agree that, like, in general, he, like... There is some sort of a theme.
They do. And here's it. They got Plant Man. Is that Ski Man? Or is it Frost Man?
It's,
I do incredibly love the OST in this game.
What's he called?
The robot is
Snowman.
on skis. But, like, there's, like...
Frostman?
There is, an element where half the bosses are named after elemental forces.
I like Flame Man. I think he's cooler than Heat Man.
Yeah, Heat Man is a Zippo lighter. Well, okay.
It's not a lot of heat.
I'll give him props for creativity, but I don't care for it.
Alright, so this is a pretty neat mini-boss.
What is it? Flame Man is like
those are some
his
vast
entire
to dodge.
stage is burning oil fields, which is
kind of cool. And it has a very Arabic feel, like the entire stage.
Very Gulf War, which was happening at the time.
Flag.
Don't you?
Whoa.
That lag
Slow
made that
mo.
10 times harder. Eddie's here. He's gonna be an E-Tank. That is the worst. Because at least life is life.
Life is life, but
Alright, so we're gonna head down here.
If there's one enemy I hate, it is the big enemy that jumps and takes a million hits.
The worst one's in Mega Man 2. That one takes so freaking many hits.
I don't like the one in 5.
No, I said the worst one, as in like actually the worst.
Oh yeah.
All right, so the boss is here, or the mini boss is here, and I'm hoping not to die.
Mash.
How are you supposed to dodge those?
I've done it before, but I don't even remember. So the boss, no, actually, this is great. So if you go down here and you do this correctly and don't, please, I forget which side. Okay, great, we did it. You get the wire, which is that thing that if it's an item that you don't have to get, and you use it and it goes straight up, and you can literally it looks almost like he did it there. You get all your life back, and you start right outside the boss.
Nice.
So, pretty awesome. I think you start the screen before where you were, but I'll take it for the speed run does not bother with wire. It only gets balloon, but balloon is also super helpful. I think what you hope is that he just does that. The speed run uses what's the one that stops time? Bright? Yeah, it's bright.
Yeah, it's bright. Yeah.
Uses bright, and that like destroys it. It's very odd. Cool. That
Is that like proximity based? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that was. I still can't quite figure them out.
I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
Oh, just in general, these sea mines are hard to figure out.
Yeah, like they don't.
So I'm actually gonna try, even though only I have life. I'm gonna try to do this. Skullman's ability, there has to be one in each Mega Man game, is the one where you have a shield around you. which is especially annoying for this boss because you're underwater and he's Sonic fast. But if
Actually, I think this boss is pretty alright.
Well,
Because he's very predictable.
nice.
All right, cool. After a
boss.
after a really rough start, folks, we're getting there. Next up, we have Droll Man. Again, another kind of generic one, but I think I remember his stage being pretty cool. Yeah, just in general, I don't know. Mega Man. What was I gonna say? If I had to pick one Mega Man stage, not the boss, but the stage, I think I would have to pick Crash Man for Mega Man 2, because you literally go into space.
What is the criteria?
Just your favorite stage.
Oh, your favorite?
I don't
Okay.
care. Mathematically the best stage. This is actually
soundtrack's so good.
This is actually a pretty tough stage. It has a lot of instant deaths. Although it has an Eddie right here. It has an Eddie eventually. I just want I really don't need that many E-tanks for the end of the game, but like I would like 3 or 4 just to be safe. In the latter levels you get a lot of like automatic ones, but I just want like 1 drop. Hey!
Nessa.
Hey! Hey!
It has to be like a timer.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Oh.
You know, I could probably get that with... Maybe if I rush coiled it, it would like give it to me on the pixels.
Yeah, that probably would. That's
I've tried over and over again without using Rush Jet to get that, and
that is a trap.
I actually don't have Rush Jet, so that's a trap. If you have Rush Jet, it's not a trap.
I like bass, you can't jump the whole way.
I know, isn't that great?
Yeah.
Thank you, Bubble